Hi everyone, my name is Peter. I chose Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, or AOC for short, because her political ad acquired over 1 million views. Exactly 1,079,365. And this was published on May 30th, 2018. Um, she's a newcomer, considered previously an underdog when she was running for the Democratic primary. And I believe this is a viral because she isn't rich or have political experience when she was running, and I believe it's a viral ad because it's grounded and it reflects her upbringing and vision of change that we don't usually see in political ads. It's usually just, you know, red tie versus blue tie, or uh, enemy against the other. So I'll be playing the ad now.
Women like me aren't supposed to run for office. I wasn't born to a wealthy or powerful family. Mother from Puerto Rico, dad from the South Bronx. I was born in a place where your zip code determines your destiny. My name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I'm an educator, an organizer, a working class New Yorker. I've worked with expectant mothers, I've waited tables, and led classrooms.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here, 33-second mark. So far we see AOC, she was waiting for the 7 train in Queens. Then you see her inside the train, and she's visiting a bake sale at this pause point. She's not posing or looking at the camera. We hear her voice talking, and she's interacting with people that live in Queens or the Bronx. It's a viral sensation to see a person being active in the community that she wants to represent. And you know, as she mentioned, she's working. She's a working class, and she's talked to teachers and waited tables. So I'll press play. Move on.
And going into politics wasn't in the plan. But after 20 years of the same representation, we have to ask, who has New York been changing for? Every day gets harder for working families like mine to get by. The rent gets higher, healthcare covers less, and our income stays the same. It's clear that these changes.
Okay, I'm stopping here. Um, but she says it's clear that these changes haven't been for us. That's the subtitle I'm stopping at. Because she says that it's more of the same, and we get to look at the past competitor, Joe Crowley. We got to see tall buildings and hear about the rising costs while income remains the same and nothing changes. A diverse crowd being represented in the images. We got to see an Asian kid. We got to see parents taking their kids to school or coming from school with backpacks. It's a good depiction of Queens, just people living their lives walking, and kids in classrooms.
Haven't been for us, and we deserve a champion. It's time to fight for a New York that working families can afford. That's why I'm running for Congress. This race is about people versus money. We've got people, they've got money. It's time we acknowledge that not all Democrats are the same. That a Democrat who takes corporate money, profits on foreclosure, doesn't live here, doesn't send his kids to our schools, doesn't drink our water or breathe our air, cannot possibly represent us. What the Bronx and Queens needs is Medicare for all, tuition-free public college, a federal jobs guarantee, and criminal justice reform. We can do it now. It doesn't take 100 years to do this. It takes political courage. A New York for the many is possible. It's time for.
Okay, I'm stopping here. A minute and 58 seconds. The subtitle says it's time for one of us. because as she previously mentioned, it's time for change, and she fits the bill as she represents the people living in Queens or the Bronx. In the image we see here, she's sitting in the living room. It looks like with a family. They all have their plates in their hands, most of them, and this is I think this is a pretty accurate description of the people living in the apartment buildings, living with their parents, their kids, possibly aunts and uncles, and she's comparing herself to money or people with who are out of touch, as she mentions. A candidate who doesn't live here, who doesn't send his kids here, doesn't drink the water, or to be more exaggerated, doesn't breathe the same air as us. So I think that's a little bit exaggerated, but um, it's she's just comparing herself, and we get to see her in her natural elements, just looking at people and interacting. And I believe this is why this is a viral campaign ad.
One of us. Vote for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on June 26th.
Of course, she won um, in conclusion, and I think that this video has all the makings of a viral ad, just keeping it in touch with the people that see it. So, thank you, and look forward to your comments or feedback. Thanks.